everyone. Do you remember last week we talked about the importance of strength training and building muscle to improve or maintain your quality of life? So I thought today I would talk about cardio and the importance of cardio. Sometimes we just need a gentle reminder, and when you get that reminder of the benefits that cardio has, so that can keep you motivated and keep you on track when you realize, oh my gosh, you had no idea how much cardio can do for you. So I'm going to talk a little bit about it, talk about the benefits, and talk about the kinds of cardio. Okay, so cardio is an activity that gets your blood pumping and it works the big muscles of your body. So some examples of cardio, about everything that I could think of would be walking, running, swimming, cycling, hiking or climbing, cross-country skiing, jump roping. Indoors, you could do elliptical, the step mill, the treadmill, stationary bike, Peloton, rowing machine, or even now we have the new step, which you could use. Or you could use the arm cycle. These are all cardio. This is all cardio activities. So I recommend that you do around 30 minutes of continuous cardio, at least 5 times a week. It has to be continuous to get the benefits of your heart and your mind. So let's say you go for a walk for 5 minutes, and you sit down, watch TV, then you go for a walk. Well, that's movement, but that isn't cardio. So again, it has to be continuous. And you know what? It's more fun that way. All right. So when you're doing a cardio, it's also important to mix it up and to use different intensities that's appropriate for your body and your fitness level. Because you don't always want to just do the same cardio. Your body gets used to it and it loses its effectiveness. And it's also, you get boring and you don't get that same excitement from doing it. So let me list some benefits of cardio, and then we'll go back and talk a little bit about different ways to do cardio. Okay, so it strengthens your heart and your lungs, very, very important. It increases your bone density, super duper important. It reduces stress. How many times have you just felt so stressed out and you go for a jog or a ride or a swim and you feel so much better? Yes, it works, it works, it works. It also helps, same kind of thing with if you're real anxious or if you're feeling down, the best pick-me-up. Many times get outside or do something inside that makes you sweat. It helps you a lot. Helps you reframe your mind, and it's the blood flow, definitely. And it boosts your mood, and it gives you confidence. I could tell you times in my career where I have paced people, in their first 5K, maybe their first 10 miler, the first marathon, and when you are finished with doing that, you feel like you could do anything. It just changes the way you do things. It gives you confidence in many different areas of your life. So that's huge. It also helps you to sleep better. If you get that fresh air, or if you get that, so it just like makes you change the way you think about things. So don't underestimate that. It also lowers your blood pressure, and that's so important in your health in general and your longevity. Cardio can regulate your blood sugar, definitely can lower it and keep it more steady if you do consistent cardio that's appropriate for you. It can reduce chronic pain. How many times have you roll out of bed and your back hurts so much you can hardly move? And you do a couple stretches, you get moving a little bit, and all of a sudden, doesn't hurt anymore. So what I say is Motion is like lotion to your joints. So appropriate movement can help with that pain for sure. If the less you move, it's not going to make the pain go away. Absolutely not. It improves your brain power because the blood flow. When I go out for a run, oh my God, the crazy ideas that I get that many of you have to deal with, it helps you solve problems because your mind is just going like your heart is going. So if you are stuck on a problem or feel like you need to solve a problem, go out, go for a walk, go for a run, go for a bike, take a swim, take a hike. It is going to wake up your mind. And one of the other things that it does is it helps with your balance and your agility. And these are things that are going to help with your quality of life. If you don't use it, if you don't practice it, you're going to lose that balance and lose that agility. So those are some of the benefits. That's a lot. That's a lot that you can do to make yourself feel better. But when you're thinking of cardio, I want you to, like anything else that we've talked about lately, is you have to have a plan. You have to know ahead of time what you're going to do, and it doesn't have to be written in stone. I don't want you to say, oh my God, today I said I was going to do this, so I better do it. But at least you have an idea. If you're not up to it, then you tweak that plan. But you have to give yourself a guideline, a map to follow. And if you're just getting back into it, you have to ease your way back into it. You just don't start on a run and just go. You ease your way into it a little at a time, progression. And you have to do what's appropriate for your body. Sprinting, perhaps not, but maybe running. If you're walking, start with a little bit of a run. If you're riding, start challenging yourself to ride a little harder. Any of those activities, just a little bit at a time. The thing you don't want to do is you don't want to do the same activity at the same pace all the time. This is how you actually, first of all, your body's going to get used to it, so it won't be as effective on your heart and your mind. You're going to get bored, you're going to lose your motivation, and you also can develop imbalances and stress because you're working the same body all the time. So yes, it's great that, oh, I'm walking every day. That's great, but don't walk the same way all the time. Mix it up. It's funner that way too. And so my question that I would have for you is, what cardio appeals to you? What cardio is good for the situation you're in right now with your body? So it has to be appropriate for your body, what you feel like doing. It has to be fun. It has to be something you like. Don't pick something you don't like, but maybe there's also stuff you can challenge yourself at. Like if you always wanted to learn how to swim, if you always wanted to go out and ride a bike, ease your way into it. Challenge yourself. Okay, so what is your cardio plan for this week? I would love to hear from you guys. Thank you. It's a terrific Tuesday.